How many times do you think about the future or what isn't going to happen the next day? Sometimes you have to expect the unexpected. My freshman year at high school was very exciting since I didn't live in Colima anymore. I arrived here knowing no one. Many people think that it's awful to move out town, but I didn't really see it that way. I made many extraordinary friends. I was just not the typical shy girl. Since day one, I already had my group of friends, which started with 8 of us and ended with 5 girls. We were inseparable, like we knew each other since forever. My senior year was totally the best of all, but also that semester changed everything. I only have I only have two classes with my friends, and that distance us apart. It wasn't the same anymore, and we knew it. But because of that, I became closer with one of my group of 5. Her name is Alice. We used to do everything together and told us absolutely everything, or that's what I thought. Alice had a boyfriend who no one in the group liked. So the only one who supported her in that relationship was me, and Alice really appreciated that. Alice was a typical good girl. She never attended to parties, she didn't drink, and also she never go out without her parents' permission. She was very reserved, but sometimes things happen to people from whom you least expected, and that happened to me with my friend. Everything was normal till the day at prom. I was part of the organizers, so that day I was really busy. Alice and her boyfriend were sitting at my table. I finished my shorts and I was enjoying prom. It was my prom, so. But for 1 a.m., I went to everybody's table to give them their hoodies, and in that, some of my ex-best friends comes to me, touches my arm, and says, Alice is really bad. We really need you. And in that moment, I just totally freak out because I really didn't know what to do or what to think. So when I get where Alice were sitting, she totally lost it. She didn't knew about herself, and by that time, her parents had already left the party. My friends and I tried to calm down and manage the situation, but she was throwing up all the dinner. She couldn't stand by herself and also fainted multiple times. We were trying to help our friend, but also we were very angry with her boyfriend because he was supposed to the one who take care about her girlfriend, and she didn't. No, she didn't. So by the time the security of the event and some teachers showed up and we had to explain it what happened. So they called Alice's mom to pick her up. But when Alice's mom picked her up, she realizes that she was more than wasted. So she took her to the doctors and said she took him to the hospital, and the doctor says that she had remains of drug in her body. So Alice's mom told us if we knew anything about it, but the truth is we didn't. So the next morning, Alice's mom told her that she wasn't allowed anymore to see her boyfriend. Of course, she refused to that because she was so in love with him. And the night of the same day, Alice told her mom that she was going to her grandma's house. And hours later, Alice's mom called to her parents' house, and her parents told her that Alice never showed up at their house. So we didn't see Alice anymore after the prom day. So we thought that she was grounded or something like that. And in that time, her mother think that she was worried about it because she was her daughter, but she also think that it was an act of rebellion because she really know her daughter very well. And 5 days later, Alice's mom called up and asked us if we knew anything about her or where she was. But the truth is, Alice never told us that she was going to run away. So weeks went by, and even the police didn't know about where was my friend. But we kept looking and looking and looking. And the truth is, till the day we never find Alice or her boyfriend. They literally disappeared out of the blue, and we just find a note in Alice's room that says, "Don't look after me, don't look for me." And it's really weird, because a girl like Alice would never dare to do something like that, or at least by her own. And I really love my friend, and I will never understand why she did it, or maybe she left by her will, or maybe she not, and we don't know if she's alive or where she is, with whom, and that is what terrifies me the most. But as I said, sometimes we have to expect the unexpected, even if it seems impossible.